Now that's what I call NSFE Volume 1. I was elected 2 times and you never relive all the greatest hits.
You're the one and you can have your dreams. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
I know you. From rap battles and COVID to HIV, we've got you covered. We slept together and I came in you. Now you've got HIV. If the any makes anything it takes. Now that's what I call NSFE Volume 1. Not even your kids are safe. Hershey's aren't the only kisses.
All right. Welcome to Now That's What I Call NSFE. Tonight we'll be honoring the world of music. Welcome, everyone. All right. Now, music has touched all of our lives, helps us through the darkest of times, and enhanced the best of times like weddings and proms and great concerts, to making the worst sex even worse when listening to Sorry Not Sorry in prison. Not everyone, most everyone has had that song that they've listened to that invokes strong memories of joy and nostalgia. Some songs are just so iconic that when you hear them, you can remember the movie you were watching the first time you heard it, or that moment in life where that song came on the radio and it just reminded you of that good time. So tonight, we have a music-themed games, which means suggestions tonight will be about music, musicians, songs, and for those music dorky weirdo people, suggestions about music theory. Who even knows what a musical triad is? Come on. That would be Richie. Yep, that would be Richie. As well as we have the latest music video from our friend Timothy Clonier. Plus, a very special treat for all of you Talking Heads fans. We have the 4th greatest French cover band of the Talking Heads, premiering their long-awaited documentary, Les Têtes Parlées, Behind the Tunes. Before we get to that, let's introduce the players for tonight's games. To my left, your right, whichever way you want to look at that. The only musician in our group, the only one to make his own songs, but can't play them anywhere because they all revolve around him getting laid, Richie Oliver.
Hi. I haven't had action in 3 days.
Directly below him, the greatest strongman that's ever lived, who unfortunately lives in California, so he doesn't count anymore, Ben Milo.
I literally cannot count anymore. It's something taken out of me.
All right. Directly below me, as usual, the skinniest member, the most interesting member, and usually the drunkest, James Sanguinetti.
They kicked me out of karaoke.
And next to him is the only female, because we needed at least one token in our group, Natalie Cabral.
And sometimes they call me Token.
And the greatest special ed comedian who's ever lived, who also happens to be wearing a Purple Rain shirt, Stephen Norton.
I like turtles.
All right. Now, for those of you who are new to our shows, for those of you who are new to this style of comedy, we are doing improv and sketch comedy tonight. Now, sketch comedy is pretty self-explanatory. We wrote something, we filmed it, we're going to put it on for you, okay? And you'll enjoy it, I guarantee. Now, improv comedy, what that means is we're going to take all suggestions from you for every game we play. So we're going to ask you guys throughout the show, please put up your ideas of musicians, music, song lyrics, all that kind of stuff. I'll let you know when to start throwing it in there. You can start doing it now, but I'll give you kind of a heads up for each game. But we're going to take those suggestions. We're going to make scenes out of them. We're going to make jokes out of them. But you're the ones who have to help us. So please, keep throwing it in as often as you can, okay? Your participation is important. So let's get started. Just like all of you, we love making lists, right? Yeah, we all love making lists. All right, so our first game today It's a game that we like to call Playlists, where we're going to sell you on a good artist to add to your playlist.
Slogans.
Playlist.
All right, everybody.
Playlist.
Now,
Playlist.
playlist. Yay. All right. So start flooding the chat, guys. Whoever's watching, flood the chat with different artist names, band names, musicians, people you've loved over the years, anybody you think would fit on a playlist.
Maybe like your mom. Or like
Maybe
your brother.
If you're thinking of like a playlist that you might take when you're going on your trip to Broadway, you might want to have some songs ready for that.
Maybe you have a cousin who plays guitar or something. I don't know.
Ooh, a cousin, a friend.
Put his name
anyone.
down.
So let's
Is Richie's
get one
cousin
started.
listening?
So let's give one. Let's start with one. I got one for you guys. Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi. When you want something when you're dead or alive. I don't know.
Auspicious. Bon Jovi? I thought you said anchovy. It smells like shit either way.
Bon Jovi, because I'm halfway there.
Bon Jovi.
Nice.
When you want your rock music with just a little bit of pretension.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And for our next one, why don't we move on to something a little bit more modern, something a little bit, for the kids. Kesha.
Kesha, because all your music should have a $sign in it.
Kesha, because Nick's idea of a modern artist is Kesha.
Kesha, when you have the unnatural urge to dip your dick in glitter. Kesha.
Oh, that sounds like a heck of a good time right there. So let's go. An oldie but goodie. The Grateful Dead. I want to hear the Grateful Dead on a playlist.
The Grateful Dead, when you want an amazing musical experience where you are given improvisational music, you have genre bending, defining generations. When you want to do something great with your life, and
I just want to say, and you're on acid.
Yeah.
The Grateful Dead. When you need to listen to something in between rubbing patchouli all over your body.
The Grateful Dead. For the second time, no, it's not fish.
The Grateful Dead pairs nicely with a grilled cheese made with tinfoil and an iron.
Nice.
The Grateful Dead, because who can't John Mayer get inside?
Bravo, bravo. You know what, guys? Let's change genres altogether. Let's go with a little bit of Eminem.
Eminem from Where You Don't Want Skittles. Thank you.
Ah,
Ben, you took it. I was gonna say M&M's when you want your music that melts in your mouth, not in your hands.
Well, that one was better.
Eminem, when you want every single song you listen to references some girl named Kim that you don't give a shit about.
there you go. Let's go with one more, guys. Let's go with one more. Oh, Richie, go for it.
Eminem, when you want your music to have a little, huh?
All right. Let's do one more artist, and then we'll call it good, right? One more. Let's go with the Queen Bee herself, Beyonce. How do I know that reference? That's not... I shouldn't know that reference.
Beyonce. When telling your partner to listen just won't do. Listen.
Beyonce. So white people don't have to listen to rap.
Beyonce, when you have everything packed in a box to the left.
Beyonce, when you're in a chef's warehouse and someone yells, "Bring the beat in." No?
I always really enjoy it when a joke ends with a white guy dancing. I always enjoy that.
And then huh?
A lot of things, white people dancing.
Right? Oh, all right. So let's move on now. All right, guys, are you ready for this? We are honored and feel extremely privileged to have been given access to the exclusive premiere of Les Têtes Parlées Behind the Tunes. This extraordinary and rare opportunity to hear from an influential band such as this does not come often. Please quiet your cell phones, knock your kids out, and prepare to get your parlay on.
So you just want me to put this here? Right here? Okay.
All right.
So, hi, I'm Maeve Larden, also known as High Cholesterol. I am the bassist of Les Têtes Parlées. I am gay.
Johnny Stubbins. Yeah, they call me Stoozy.
Grant Reeves. I was the lead guitarist for Les Têtes Parlées.
Okay, well, I'm Johnny D, or Johnny Deep is my full name. I'm from Galveston, Texas.
Les Têtes Parlées is the first name you think of when you think of the words France and Talking Heads. Now, who are they and how were they formed? Let's find out.
Okay, Stews. Stews is from Kansas. All right. My mother raised me there. I used to hang around with the neighborhood kids and play pots and pans while my mum sang in the kitchen. It was good times in Kansas.
Well, my upbringing was pretty much your typical old-fashioned Midwestern gay upbringing.
Well, I grew up in a small town in Ohio, much like most families in America. I was a relatively popular kid. I mean, I did pretty well for myself. I was the second best dodgeball player in all of Ohio. I could dodge a ball like nothing, except for, of course, Rudy Token. He could dodge a ball like lightning. Wonder what happened to him.
I was kicked out by my parents, which really fucking sucked because, you know, they had 18 kids and one got kicked out. One, me. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't know. Whatever, that's not the point. So,
While my mum was jogging one day, she dropped me and my head hit the pavement. And I developed this condition. And this condition caused me to speak in a British accent.
Oh, yeah. My favorite dish growing up was macaroni and cheese. It's got to be mac and cheese, the cheesiest. Of course, we usually had the cheese, not the cheesiest. You know, we couldn't afford that Kraft blue box, so I got, you know, the Equate brand or whatever it was. But we made do. It was what it was, you know?
Oh, yes, so we were at RISD.
Well, I believe we met at an orgy at Maeve's house.
So there I was, in the back room of someone's apartment. I had no idea where I was. I was tripping my balls off. And my friend Pete, we called him the drummer, he was cutting off heads of Barbie dolls.
I don't know if I can tell this story here. Like, so Maeve's fucked, right? Maeve is fucked. Like, Maeve wanted me to bring a porpoise over. So I was supposed to bring Penelope the porpoise. I got this little porpoise. I found a porpoise. I had a porpoise guy. Like, he got me shit from Maeve because I knew Maeve from like the crazy kink sex scene. So I brought Penelope porpoise over. Maeve had her niece over.
And the door opened and this light glowed from behind this girl's head. And she was beautiful. This beautiful, massive, gorgeous goddess. And her name was Maeve.
I recall it because we were listening to Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, and I think it was around the 4th track that I just finished coming, and Maeve turned around with her mouth full of spunk and said to me, "Hey, how would you like to play guitar?"
And I had to go up there and I grabbed myself by the balls and I laid the biggest kiss on her you ever seen.
Dude, they'll tell you Pink Floyd was playing, but it wasn't Pink Floyd. It was the fucking Wiggles.
And it was there that I met John, Peter, and Grant. And they just all lovely guys. They all took turns with me, mainly because that was our experimental college phase.
Porpoises have good fucking lubricant. Like, you don't need fucking KY with a porpoise. That's all I need to say with that.
Maeve's sexuality became a point of contention.
Oh no, I felt it personally. It was very liberating. I feel like I'm privileged when I say that. You know, it was just very liberating as a gay kind of icon. You know, they all the gays would show up to our concerts and they would shout, "You're not one of us. You're not one of us." And I took that as like they were saying that to the man, you know, and I was kind of leading them in that chant. So
relationships can be difficult, even more so in a band.
John Stubbins, you might know him as Stuzy in the band. We were married for quite a bit, and very tumultuous marriage.
Maeve and I had a relationship. We ended up getting married, you know, and it caused some tension between Grant and me.
Maeve and John, and I'm not kidding when I say this, they would, am I allowed to? Yeah, okay. They would fuck like jackrabbits on the tour bus, off the tour bus, in the Porta Johns, really anywhere they could get behind a closed door for more than 30 seconds, they were fucking.
Because I think he got jealous. He got jealous of Maeve.
And it happened very frequently.
I don't mind John and Maeve fucking. All the time, of course, but, you know, it's a musical band. That always happens, right? Like, you don't think Keith wasn't fucking Mick all the time? You don't think that, you know, Ringo wasn't fucking George? Like, you know, between sets? It was fucking happening, dude. That's what you did when you're in a band.
Wow. I can't wait to watch the rest of it. That was amazing. I am enthralled here. But now, come join us for the next episode of our premier dating game, Rock of Love.
Rock of Love. All right, everyone. Welcome to Rock of Love, your premier dating game where we are trying to find the next big thing in music. Joining me from the wonderful band Blank Broth, we are joined by lead guitarist Natalia Schwaltzen. Now, Miss Schwaltzen, I know you're looking for some great people to maybe front your band for a minute.
They have to be ready to rock.
How about roll?
And roll, but most importantly, rock.
I love a good boulder. Well, before we get started with you, we're going to send you out of the room, okay?
Yes.
Awesome. Now that she's gone, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 wonderful contestants here up on the side that we need your help with. So, the great thing about these potential bandmates is that they will be different characters that the audience will come up with. The first person we want to start with is James. James is going to be a historical character.
You know it.
So, is there anyone else out there who's watching right now? Give us some suggestions on a historical character. Someone famous from history who you might not see in a band. Give us a bit of history. Give us some artists. Give us a bit of history.
FYI, Bill Cosby does not count as historical. Just saying. Like,
he does count as magicorial. I'm inebriated.
Well, that's music for you, you know.
Okay. That's the rock game.
Anyone out there at all? Anyone want to give
me something here? Give me I some
figure?
historical. I'll take Jesus. I will take God. I will take Zeus. I will.
It's really James really telling that those were the first two people you thought of who you would take.
They're
I'm joking.
historical.
I'm kidding, of course. But you know what, James?
Yes.
I think I want to give you someone that I know really contributed well to this country. Betsy Ross.
Okay.
How about Betsy Ross, guys? Can we agree on that? Betsy Ross?
Betsy Ross.
Now let's ask our 4 viewers out there a celebrity for Steve.
Oh.
You're not. Here we go. We're getting some comments in. That's a good one, Steve, right there.
Larry,
I want to grab it. Larry David. Larry David would be a really funny person for you, Steve. You want to go for it?
I don't care. Give me anything.
Are you?
Wow.
I don't know if that's in character or not.
Great pretension. I love it. Man. We're just waiting for the oddest, huh? Yeah. Ooh, we're getting people. How about Mr. T, the celebrity?
Ooh.
You want to do Mr. T, Steve?
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve will be Mr. T. Now, the last person we are looking for is a fictional character. That fictional character will be going to Nicholas Anderson, our resident old weirdo. Who are some fictional characters that you think might work? Ben put Mrs. T. Should be great.
Thanks,
Any
Ben.
fictional characters, people from fiction, maybe like Winnie the Pooh or Harry Ploppers or Severus Knapes. Ooh. Oh God, Ben.
There's a lot of maple syrup.
I do see a suggestion, Steve. If you want to pull it up from Gabriella, SpongeBob. Do we want to do SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
Okay. I'll take that as a yes, SpongeBob. You're like a Pokemon that only says your name. Let's go for it. All right. So just to recap, going down the line here, we have Bachelor number 1 is
Betsy Ross.
Bachelor number 2 is
Mr. T.
And Bachelor number 3.
I'm SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs.
Awesome. All right. Let's bring our wonderful contestant. Or wait, we got contestants here. Let's bring back our person. All right. Let's bring back that lady. And she's back, everyone. Yes. Put in your headphones. You got it. Yeah. Ready to go. All right, Miss Schvelzen. Because that's a Russian name, right?
Da.
All right. Are you ready to meet the people that are trying to be in your band?
Da, I'm looking very forward to it.
Perfect. Let's start with our first round of questions. Is there any question you'd like to ask these reluctant gentlemen?
All right. In Russia, when we are playing music, we make love to the instruments. I was wondering, if you could be any instrument, what would you be?
Well, I'm a little bit more of a purist. I'm old-fashioned, we'll say. So I don't have one instrument I would choose. I think I would choose 2. I would choose some drums and a fife, because that makes me feel like, that warm, fuzzy feeling inside that makes me really want to, be proud of where I live. So, and I would be proud of wherever we play too. So, that's the instrument I would play.
It's very good to be proud.
Yes.
And the fife, it stirs up my own patriotism of my mother country.
I hope it's something you want in your band.
Same question for bandmate 2.
Well, if I had to play anything, it's gonna have to be a really strong instrument, something that I can just grab a hold of and take it in my hands and work with it. Maybe I can smash some drums for you.
Smash the drums. How very, very interesting. How very, very manly. We like this in Russia. You are a real man. Now, bachelor number 3.
So, I like to play my natural instrument. I'm used to a little bit more of a wetter environment for it. But listen. Yeah.
Okay, bachelor number 3. That was definitely causing water in my ear. So,
All right, so we did a first round of questions. What are you thinking so far, Miss Schvelson?
to be honest, I need to ask more questions. However, I am very excited about my options.
Me too. How about we do another round of questions for you? Now, remember, people, Natalie's trying to guess who these people are. When we start getting close, we're going to start snapping, all right? We're going to start getting a little bit of snaps like we're in a little poetry club. If she gets it right, give her a round of applause because finally a woman did something of value, all right?
Other than give birth to myself.
Awesome. All right, let's do another round of questions, Miss Siobhan.
Okay. In Russia, what is important is our influences. It's how we look forward by looking back. So, bachelor number 2. Who is your musical influence or life influence, and why?
Well, I don't know quite what you're saying with all that jibber jabber, but there's only one man for me, and that's God. God is my influence, and God is on my side, and that's the story I'm sticking to.
That was a very, very holy. Very good. Bachelor number 3, same question.
Oh, I'm influenced by a lot of people. I'm influenced by the scuba guy. I'm influenced by the pirate guy. Oh, and I'm also influenced by my best friend, Patrick.
Patrick, you say? He's good, strong Russian name.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's from Russia, but he could be.
Yes. I can tell that you would be good if we started playing for the kids in maybe a charity, kids.
Oh, I love playing with kids.
I can tell that very much. Now, bachelor number 1.
Yes.
Who is your musical influence?
Well, so I don't know if you know this, but the best drums are made on silver. So, like when I was, helping found this country, no big whoop, of course. There was this little silversmith named Paul Revere. You may have heard of him. He made drums for me, when I was busy, helping create this country, of course. And yeah, he made that. So, just saying, I know Paul Revere. That's it. Name drop. Yep.
Oh, you are very patriotic, inspiring. I am thinking maybe you helped build more than perhaps this country?
I don't know. So you might be close. I don't know. So.
Okay.
All right, so you've heard from our 3 lucky contestants again. What are you thinking so far, Miss Kwanzan?
Well, if I'm going to build a band with these men, I'm going to need to know how they rock.
Oh, yeah, I prefer how they roll. But,
yes.
Yeah.
But can they rock and roll? That is the question.
They might. Now, Miss Russia, do you have it in you for one final round of questions?
Sure.
Awesome. Love to hear it. Let's start with Bachelor number 3 this time. And let's see who you pick.
Bachelor number 3.
Radio.
What kind of party would you attend and how would you rock it?
Well, what kind of party? I'd go to them all. I love all parties. But I don't know if I can do a lot of rolling. My corners kind of get in the way, but I'll do my best for you.
Ooh, I am feeling very, very, how do you say, with C? In Russia, we say damar. Yes. I'm feeling you have a back history of not only musicians, but possibly seamen as well.
Oh, I enjoy semen all the time.
I'm sure you do. Now, Bachelor number 1.
Yep.
What is the craziest moment you've ever had at a party or in your life?
Okay, so look at this. Look. I shouldn't be saying this because George is gonna be pissed at me, but I was coming up with my design, and I put 13, things on my design, and George comes out, I was like, 13's unlucky. You know what we need? We need 666. I'm like, you think 13's unlucky? Oh, no. There was like a flag on the play for George right there. And of course, Thomas and John came in and they're like, fuck you, George. And they took him out bad and beat the shit out of him. Not saying that, but like, I can't go into more detail because George is going to kill me. So I don't know.
Well, you don't want to sew yourself into a corner,
No.
Bachelor number 2. You know what? I will ask you the same question. What's the craziest moment you've had at a party and why?
Every party I go to is crazy because I crush it. You know what I'm saying? You should pick me to be in your band because I will be your A team. I will. If you don't pick me, then I will pity you.
I am feeling a great amount of pity right now. You were definitely a mister among the rest of us.
All right, Miss. Have you made your decisions yet?
I believe I have.
Perfect.
So
let's take a look at who the first person is you do not want in your band.
So I do not like name droppers, so I'm afraid Bachelor number 1, also known as Betsy Ross. It's not meant to be, okay? You continue working for our country because you know it needs help.
You better watch yourself, kind of stripe your ass one day.
Sorry, Betsy, as a consolation prize, you get the Rock of Love cactus. Sit on it. Now, Miss...
Yes, you can call me Natalia. I am thinking that Bachelor number 3 could not handle the party life so
Why is
much.
that?
Well, I feel like he is just around too many kids and might cause questions. So I'm sorry. I'm Mr. SpongeBob SquarePants. You are going to have to, I don't know, go find Patrick and create your own Under the Sea medley.
We're going to make the greatest band ever!
You know, when you threw him away, I didn't know if you were talking to Nick or SpongeBob. That leaves us with our final person.
So I choose this person because I feel he is strong, and Russia needs a strong man. I feel that he will bring his A game to our team. Mr. T, will you rock with me?
Of course I will.
Congratulations, Mr. T. You are now part of this band. Any parting words?
Yeah, what's a band?
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Rock of Love.
Woo!
All right. So I'm really glad Natalia was able to find a new band member via us. I really enjoy that. Now, a couple of shows ago, we debuted a brand new innovative artist to the world, and we'd like to bring his newest music video to you tonight. Please enjoy Timothy Klanye.
Are you guys ready? I'm about to sing a song for you today. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Your lights are on, but you're not home. Your mind is not your own. Your heart sweats, your body shakes. Another kiss is what it takes. You can't sleep, you can't eat, no, there's no doubt. You're in too deep. Your throat is tight like yeast. You can't breathe. Another kiss is all you need. Whoa, I like to think that you're immune to the stuff. Oh, yeah. It's closer to the truth to say you can't get enough. You know you're gonna have to face it. You're addicted to love. You see the signs, but you can't read. You're running at a different speed. Your heart beats, boom, 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 in double time. Boom, 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 another kiss, and you'll be mine. A one-track mind can't be saved. No. Oblivion is all you crave. If this song left for you, you don't mind if you do. Oh, you like to think that you're immune to this stuff. Oh yeah, I'm immune, I got vaccinated. It's closer to the truth to say you can't get enough. You know you're gonna have to face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted. Oh God. I think I'm done. I think I'm done now, okay guys?
Woo!
I'm really turned on, but I don't want to admit to what.
Man,
I don't know.
I am just so turned on right now. My God, that song just got to me. But you know what? You know what goes great with drugs and rock and roll? That's right. It's Sex with Me.
Sex with me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a game called Sex with Me. Give us song lyrics. We want song title, song lyrics. Throw it at us. We're going to use those and make you feel good about it.
Well,
that wasn't slightly creepy. Nope.
Nope, not anymore.
All right.
dude, Timothy Klanye sure did sing that whole song, didn't he?
I know, that was amazing. It was so good.
The whole thing.
I thought it would never end.
Which was great because now, you know, you're addicted to love.
Oh, shit.
You know what the sad part is? Is that wasn't the whole song.
Wow.
Yeah, true.
You
Anyway,
could've
so-
whooped me.
9 more minutes of him rubbing his belly. And you have to edit that all out. Like, just
all right,
gone.
guys, we got a couple of suggestions. Are you ready?
Nope.
Sex with me. Let's get physical.
Sex with me is like let's get physical because it's eponymous.
Did you say eponymous or hippopotamus?
Eponymous.
It's
It's like the name of the song, but it's when you have sex, it's like a physical. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
all right.
Sex with me is like, let's get physical. Richie does neither.
Sex with me is like, let's get physical. If there's a video, you're going to see me surrounded by fat people.
Sex with me is like let's get physical. It's like regular sex with just an overzealous amount of synth.
Sex with me is like let's get physical. It was a lot more popular in the 80s.
Sex with me is like let's get physical. Don't worry, I will pay you in the end. I promise.
Sex with me is like let's get physical because I do it with my doctor.
All right.
I know.
Are we ready?
Moving on.
I want
Oh.
to fuck you like an animal.
Dude, tough ones tonight.
I know, right?
Woo! Sex with me is like I want to fuck you like an animal because I want to fuck you like an animal.
Sex with me is like, I want to fuck you like animal. Just watch out for the 9-inch nails in my butthole.
Sex with me is like, I want to fuck you like an animal. I knew about it in the 90s, but I didn't really appreciate it until about a few years ago. So,
Sex with me is like I want to fuck you like an animal because like them, it's very easy. It's just no pants on, penis and vagina.
Sex with me is like, I want to fuck you like an animal. It's more of like a cloaca situation down there, but we'll figure it out.
Wow, we still have commercial.
Sex with me is like I want to fuck you like an animal because hey, someone rolled the intro to this game. Ooh.
It was nice for Timothy Clounier to also film the intro to this video.
There we go.
Sex with me is like mbop because it's with 3 underage boys.
To piggyback
Really?
off of that, sex with me is
Couldn't
like
you say that?
umbop because there's usually a Hanson around, but it's usually Chris Hansen.
Oh, no.
Sex with me is like bop because it lasts less than a second.
Bop. Bop.
Sex with me is like mbop because it's very hands-on.
There you go. All right, we got one more, guys. Smooth criminal.
Sex with me is like smooth criminal because I had sex with all the members of Hanson.
Sex with me is like smooth criminal because it is gravity defying to rhythm.
Sex with me is like smooth criminal because I got about 3 to 5.
Sex with me is like smooth criminal. And yes, I knew Michael Jackson as a kid.
Oh, jeez.
Sex with me is like smooth criminal because that's what I nickname my penis.
Sex with me is like smooth criminal because like the song title, I also bathe in oil, so it makes it harder to arrest me.
There you go.
Very
Nice.
smooth criminal.
Nice.
All
All
right.
right.
Michael Jackson.
All right.
Yeah.
Sex with Michael Jackson always makes a good combination, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Now, did you know Michael Jackson when he was a kid or when you were a kid? Because I could
Both.
believe either.
Both.
I happen to be senior here. You're right. You're right. All right. I know I always hate when I get songs stuck in my head, song lyrics stuck in my head. And for the life of me, I just can't get them out, right? Well, here's a chance for you to get song lyrics stuck in our head. This is Songs in My Pocket.
Lines from a pocket.
Songs.
All right. I'm getting there. All right, audience.
Pieces for
So
everyone.
give us song lyrics. Give us as many song lyrics as you can for this. Give us as many as you can name off. All right, so this game is going to be James and Ben.
Who?
Now, audience, I need a situation for these guys to go through. I need something in the world. Give us a place in the world for these guys.
Don't say your mom's house. Don't say my mom's house.
Nick's mom's house.
Give us anything. Anyone who's watching, give us a place in the world where these gentlemen can run a scene.
We can exist and be us
Anywhere.
anytime.
Any
All right,
universe.
Let's go with one of the greatest places known to man. Let's go with London.
London,
England.
Okay.
Guys, take it away.
Hello, Governor.
Hi, I'm a tourist.
Oh, of course you are. But look. Here's a little secret. We don't actually hate tourists. We need tourists because how else are we going to get our fix on? See, we have this crazy expression in London, and I don't know if I should tell you this, but I'm going to say it anyway. The expression is this. It's this.
Is it customary in England to take a long pause?
Yes, it is, of course. Well, when a man loves a woman, they bring in a tourist. That's the way it is. We're European, of course. You should know this, right?
You know, I didn't want to tell you this, but that's actually the reason I came over to this place. I heard they like it freaky on the other side of the pond, if you know what I mean. They're looking for a Loch Ness monster because they're geographically confused like I am.
Oh my goodness, that's what I call my penis. Hello, sir. We're very fortunate. What's your name, sir?
My name is Squiggy, but everyone calls me Bob.
Oh, I like Squiggy. I prefer Squiggy.
Yeah, you know what? When in Rome or England or wherever the hell we are, I'm pretty drunk. I actually saw a sign on the way in that had me a little concerned, though.
What?
It said it's been 1 week since you looked at me.
You caught me speaking at you online, Squiggy. Squiggy, I must admit, I sent you the airfare to come to London because me and my wife wanted to defile you in a sort.
Oh, I didn't want to ask. I was so embarrassed, but I'm so
totally fine, Ziggy. So it's so fine. I have been watching you, Ziggy, because me and my wife we fancied you because we want to do some naughty things to you, Ziggy. In fact, my wife, she asked me a small request that we are going to do, Siggy. She really asked me to do this thing to you, Siggy. She said, down by the shores of the Hanky Panky, we're going to do that to you, Siggy.
You know, you Brits have crazy names for everything. You know, I should have known that you were the person when you were holding my name on a sign outside the airport. But you know, I thought that was too good of luck. I thought it was too good of luck. I actually had this quote. I was reading a book on the airplane. I wanted to make sure I was ready for when I saw you. I knew there was one thing that I wanted to say to you after I read this quote. I knew it applied. It said, Jesus, take the wheel. I want you to take the wheel. I want you to imagine my Johnson as a big old wheel and just do all the yanking. And that's coming from a Yankee.
Oh my God, Siggy. You're into Christian orgies? That's the only way to do it. I will not do I will not do an orgy with a pagan or a heathen or God forbid, a Jewish person. No. I need a Christian penis up my butt. So, personal Jesus, reach out and touch me is what I say. So, well, I hope you're the person to do that for me, that you can reach out and touch me.
I respect the role play already. We're already doing the God stuff. You know, it makes me feel empowered. It makes me feel like I just have a huge relief off my shoulders about being nervous. You know, I told some of my friends I was coming here, and they said, don't do it, don't do it. You know, they're gonna kidnap you. They're gonna feed you fish and chips. And do you know what I said to them? You know what I said to all these people who I thought were my friends?
What did they say, Siggy?
They said, open the door, get on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. They're going to be extinct while I'm out doing my thing like a caveman that I am.
Siggy, my wife and I have been wondering about this sexual move called the dinosaur. Oh my goodness. My wife, nothing's working. Nothing's making her come anymore. Like, it's taking a lot to make her ejaculate like it used to. Like, I used to be able to, like, you know, put two little small, you know, Oklahoma boys in her and she'd come all over the place. But now she's nothing. We heard about this dinosaur. My wife told me that if she does not get this dinosaur, she's gonna say, she told me this: ground control to Major Tom. It's gonna be fucking an astronomical disaster if I don't bring her the dinosaur, Ziggy.
All right. For you both, since you've been so nice, since you flown me out here, I'm gonna open the door. I'll get on the floor and I'll do the dinosaur. I'll show it off to you, but you have to promise me one thing.
Yes,
you have to promise
anything.
You have to promise me that this isn't a game, that after it's all said and done, you won't look at me and said, and I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. I don't want you to walk away from me after this. I want this to be real. I want you and your wife to stay with me. I can't deal with 1,000 miles away. That's how far away I basically already was.
Oh my God, Siggy. Siggy, will you dinosaur my wife, please?
Of course!
Yes, thank you, Sheila. Sheila, come here. Come here, Sheila.
Come here, baby.
Oh. All right, great. Thank you guys so much. And now, guys, let's get back to our documentary.
The band made an artistic choice to do French covers of Talking Head songs and not covers in French. A clear distinction that the band was very adamant about sharing with us when we sat down with each of them.
No, we were a French Talking Heads band. We didn't do covers or French covers of the Talking Heads. We were just a French Talking Heads band.
Oh, no. So it's very easy for French people to cover the Talking Heads. You know what I mean? It's very easy for them to say, hey, we're going to do the Talking Head songs, but we're going to sing it in our own native language and be it in French. We were not like that.
We were received well. I mean, we were, I think, the number 4 French Talking Heads band at the time.
Croissant!
We were paying tribute to the original artists, but we just sat on stage in striped shirts, eating baguettes and smoking cigarettes, as one does, as a French band would do.
We weren't doing covers in French. We were doing French covers.
Well, it's needless to say that I was really the centerpiece of the show. I mean, of course, John, you know, he does his thing. He sings and gets up there and does his, you know, whatever, his thing. But really, it's me. I'm the glue that really held this group together. I mean, my playing was second to none. And if I wanted to, I could replace John easily. I mean, the fans knew it. I knew it. Maeve knew it. Everyone knew it.
We also incorporated theatrics. Maeve insisted upon the theatrics. So there were always these Irish satyrs or walruses, or there was one point, well, I'll talk about that later with the polar bear, but...
I didn't want to play music until he slapped me one day and said, "You're playing this." And I said, "Okay." And here we are now.
Those were some good fucking times, me and that polar bear.
Now Grant Reeves, our guitarist, you know, he really enveloped the style of the Talking Heads. You know, he could match their guitar note for note, line by line.
High cholesterol, as we like to call her.
I have high cholesterol.
And so the name kind of stuck. You got high cholesterol.
Because she had high cholesterol.
Now, Pete, I didn't really know that much about Pete. You know, he kind of just showed up to rehearsal. It was really hard to see him at times because in our rehearsal space, the drums really didn't get a lot of light. And of course, when we showed up, he was already there. Every time we got there. And he was always the last to leave, so.
Pete, we called him the drummer. He had been the drummer ever since I met him. He was always tap, 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 tapping.
Pete, on the other hand, stand-up guy. Stand-up guy. He could smash a cymbal like no tomorrow. And not quite as good as I can smash a cymbal. Don't get me wrong, I got a few Chinas back there if you want to see me hit one, but he did his thing, you know? Stand-up guy, stand-up guy, stand-up guy, stand-up guy.
If a police officer or a sketch artist asked me, can you describe Pete? I would say no. Even though I've worked with him for 20 years, I never saw him.
Through the years, the band was known for many outrageous and controversial moments. One stands out above all else, a moment referred to as the Alaskan incident.
Do I have to?
You're bringing this up. You're really bringing this up. This is bullshit. It's really bullshit. Like,
It's not something we like to talk about.
So we were booked on this Alaskan TV show called Who Do You Think You Are? You know, really great musical showcase show for Alaska. And we're there setting up.
we had to do this show for who's the fat fuck from the Good Morning America. I don't fucking give a shit about him because his fucking they had a fucking dog's boss and the dog's name was Deirdre.
And then in walks this fucking dog. You know, it's...
And the Alaska incidents, that's everyone always focuses on, man. If it wasn't for that stupid dog.
You know, I've had a history with dogs. You know, when I was a kid, a dog bit me on my hooch. And this fucking dog is walking in that studio. And it's barking at us. And I can't understand it because it's a fucking dog, you know? And I turned to Stuzy and I said, Stuzy, what the fuck is going on? Am I having a stroke? And Stuzy looks at me and says, no, love, that's the CEO.
There I was on stage. And the Irish setters had fucked off. And Maeve goes running for the Irish setters.
Then I took the mic away from John. And I yelled, fight the real enemy! And I ripped up a picture of the CEO.
Grant? I think we've lost him. Grant?
Sorry?
Airbud looking motherfucker.
I think Maeve took it a little too far because Maeve was like, I want a Deirdre. We're like, dude, Maeve, what the fuck? How can you know? And so she's like, nah, I'm not going to do that. And then for like an hour and a half, Maeve was gone. And then we heard some weird fucking yips from, I've never heard a dog yip so high pitched.
Then he runs out on stage. That CEO fucked me on live television.
And I'm tripping my balls off talking to a goddamn polar bear. I was pissed, I tell you. Where the fuck were those Irish setters?
I bet she told you some story about a golden retriever or something, right? Yeah, well, Alaska incident, you know, I think it's overblown, really. I mean, if you had seen how beautiful that golden retriever was, you could have understood the situation, too. I mean, if you ask me, Maeve was asking for it, okay? You should have seen the collar that dog was wearing that day. I mean, talk about glammed out, bling bling, right? He had like a 24 karat fucking collar around his neck. Those beautiful little brown eyes and that coat, man. Whew. I mean, if you ask me, Maeve was the lucky one.
As a person, as a trauma of fucking dog attacks on my vagina. You know how hard that is to work for a fucking dog? It was awful.
It affected me personally just because we're banned from playing in the United States now. But I mean, mostly it affected me because I can't get an erection now unless I see Lassie fucking a blonde. I need some gold on gold action once in a while.
Felt like she had cheated on the band, you know? Because she had pissed off.
It wasn't the first time she fornicated with an animal on stage. I mean, come on, we toured France for God's sakes. Monkeys, leopards, giraffes, I mean, anything, really. Anything was in bounds with her. Come on. I mean, we met during an orgy. Maeve, I mean, she likes to pretend that she's gay now, but we all know every once in a while she takes it from the back from a horse, okay? Mules, donkeys, horses, really any mammal she can get her hands on, she will stick its penis inside of her. And you're not going to convince me otherwise. This whole, married to a woman thing, yeah, okay.
Wow. What a wonderful installment. I can't wait to see how that ends. But now, have you ever looked at your lady or your fellow and thought, hey, I'm dating a tuba? Well, this is the game for you.
Pickup lines.
All right, what we need from the audience right now is we need musical instruments. Give us some musical instruments, something weird, something strange, or something pretty normal. Give us a tuba, give us a saxophone, a bass saxophone, a tenor saxophone. There's a lot of saxophones. Give us a violin, anything. Audience, give us some instruments.
Maybe your brother has a guitar or something. I don't know. You could say my brother's guitar.
Labia.
My favorite
Some
instrument.
people do use a labia as an instrument, Steve. You are right.
Yeah, they put a comb up to it with a piece of tissue paper and they blow on it.
Ow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a harp.
A harp.
Hey girl, are you a harp? Because you are inconvenient and it's really hard to get you in places.
Hey girl, are you a harp? Because I really want to finger you.
Hey girl, are you a harp? Because I think you're from heaven.
Oh.
Hey girl, are you a harp? Because I really only see you at obnoxious weddings.
Hey boy, are you a harp? Because I can see your G-string.
Hey girl, are you a harp? Because it was very weird when I came across you just sitting there in the park being played by some rando.
Hey girl, are you a harp? Because you look very large and weigh about 250 pounds.
There you go. Show some love to the big ladies. All right, guys. Your next one, piccolo. A piccolo.
Hey girl, are you a piccolo? Because you are big, green, and trying to get all the Dragon Balls.
I was still making Dragon Balls, though.
Really?
You stole my thunder.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Hey girl, are you a piccolo? Because I might not be as big as a flute, but I can still pack a punch.
Hey girl, are you a piccolo? Because I'm pretty sure if I cover your holes right, it'll make a nice sound.
Oh, there you go.
Hey girl, are you a piccolo? Because once you see my pickle, you'll say, oh.
Hey girl, are you a piccolo? Because I really want to tongue that mouthpiece.
Ooh, there you go. There you go. Hey guys, let's go with a xylophone.
Hey girl, are you a xylophone? Because I have about 25 of you in this kid's classroom, ready to go.
Oh my.
That was
All right, so xylophone.
Yeah, pedophile.
Nice.
Wait, no, I got one. Don't worry. Girl, are you a xylophone? Because I really want to hit you with a mallet.
There you go.
When violence outweighs the pedophile. Yay.
abuse.
Thank you, folks. Thank you so much. You guys have a great night. You've been awesome. This is a great show. I love you.
He's done. He's out. All right. So let's go with just one more. We'll call it one more, and then let's say a trumpet. A trumpet, everyone.
Hey, girl, are you a trumpet? Because I really want to empty that spit valve.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, nice little one there.
Hey, girl, they call me the trumpet. You want to blow me?
Hey boy, are you a trumpet? Because I really want to make you mute right now.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, are you a trumpet? Because, it only took me 2 fingers to play you.
Hey, girl, are you a trumpet? Because I want to make you ska.
Hey, girl, are you a strumpet? I mean trumpet. Fuck.
Hey, girl, are you a trumpet? Because the only people that I've known to play you well are old, dead, and black.
There.
Hey, girl, are you a trumpet? Because you look a little horny.
Wah, wah,
Oh, we're good. Let's watch the thrilling conclusion of Les Têtes Parlées Behind the Tunes.
The band left just as quick as they came, with a flash, with a bang, leaving an indelible mark on the world around them. But what really happened that day that the band had to say farewell?
So it turns out that Pete was a secret member of the CIA. He was a spy sent to missions all across the world.
It was half an hour before we were supposed to go on stage. And there I was, on stage in my loincloth, cleansing the stage with sage. And Pete hadn't shown up for soundcheck yet. And so I decided to cleanse his drums, to bring him back. And I brought in a bloodhound to sniff the drums. And he sniffed the drums. And he started making love to the drums. And we all started crashing the cymbals and making out love to these drums. Me in the seat. Oh yeah. Maeve in the cymbal. Oh yeah. And the dog with the bass. Yeah.
He left a note that said, very important business. John Stussy Stubbins looked around and said,
I guess that's it. I guess that's it.
And I looked at John and I said, I guess that's it.
To be quite honest with you, I wasn't really fully conscious at the time of the breakup. I remember waking up in a pool of my own vomit and something about Pete disappearing. I'm not sure whether it was drugs or narcolepsy, but somehow I ended up on the floor and Pete was gone.
With the departure of Pete Redacted, the band went their separate ways. They traveled, they went to do separate projects, but what really were the band members up to?
I had received a good amount of money, residual money, from everything that we worked on, the albums, the TV appearances, everything like that, and it was really just about redefining my image.
On one hand, it was sad, right? It was sad. But on the other hand, it was sort of a godsend, because now everyone could see how much better I am than that fucking twat, John Stussy Stubbins.
Well, with me, I don't think the band ever left.
I had looked for purpose in every baguette and every croissant I ever saw. All I saw were our covers.
Stussy's always been there with me, Pete and Grant, and I'm just very sad that Pete won't be able to be there, but he's probably doing his spy thing or he's dead. I don't know.
Success, infamy, notoriety, and innovation. These are all words to describe Les Têtes Parlées. And now they're being honored by the French Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for their contribution to the world we know.
Oh, this is a great opportunity. It's a great fucking opportunity. Like, I can't tell you. Like, and this has nothing to do with me overcoming my personal like problems. That's nothing. I'm so proud of these fucking boys and girl, of course. You know, Maeve, kind of a girl. That's not the point.
When I first got the news, I was pretty shocked. You know, I thought after all this time, are people really still remembering us, Le Tête Parler? And turns out people did, you know.
It was surreal that they finally recognized us, you know.
They deserve to be in that Bayonne, I think that's the name of the town, where the fucking French wall. They deserve to be on that wall. They pour their hearts, their souls, their jizz, their fucking dog's jizz into their fucking music for France. And that needs to be recognized. And I am so glad it's fine. I've spent years trying to convince them that they weren't the number 4 fucking French Talking Heads cover band. I've convinced them that they're at least the number 3, maybe 2, to deserve that honor. And they're fucking there. And their jizz and sweat and tears is going to be fucking respected like it should be.
And finally we had gotten recognition.
I guess it's okay for me to grace the rest of these talentless hacks with my presence for at least one night, so we can get inducted into this whole false way bullshit Hall of Fame. And I'm pretty sure I'll score some French pussy tonight, but I'm still not into the smoking thing.
We're all back there with the wondrous light that Maeve brought into the room.
But some question Johnny Deep's loyalty.
What'd you just ask me? Are you serious right now? I can't fucking believe you just asked me that. Look, I know that I've been on hard times lately and all, but like, I fucking love that band. Do you understand what I fucking did for that band? What I fucking sacrificed for the Talking Tits? Oh my God, this is not about me. This is not about me. I fucking did everything for those. Like, if it wasn't for me, they would have not created the gold, the brown. You know what? I'm fucking done.
Yeah, do you guys want to check it out? You want to see my studio?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do a little slice of heaven. Let's go.
Yeah.
Welcome to the studio. You see, guys, here I have my grand keyboard. That's where I write all of my hits. I got this guitar. I got this while touring in Alaska, of all places. I can play the guitar. See? Great. But you like this? You want to hear a song? This is something I've been working on. It starts out like this. Real sad. Real sad, yeah? And then it goes like this. You hear that kind of dissonance there, right? Like, it's almost like the notes don't go together, but they do. I mean, really, what the... I got this thing. I got this from Dr. Seuss himself. This is a replica of a tremolophone. It was in one of his books. It's rarely talked about. It was popular before he got canceled, for all that Chinese racism. But it's a great... Hold on. Tell me that doesn't bring a smile to your face.
Oh my God, that was wonderful, and it does. Thanks, Grant. Oh, it was so wonderful. I'm so glad they were able to get back together for the French Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I was so happy. All right, now, thank you very much, everybody, for coming to our show tonight. We are NSFE. Ben Millo, James Sanguinetti, Richie Oliver, Natalie Cabral, and Stephen Norton. And I'm your host, Nicholas Anderson. We hope you enjoyed tonight. Please check out our Facebook and our YouTube. You can watch all of our previous shows over the past year, as well as we're starting a Indiegogo fundraiser because we want to be able to bring live shows to you in this next coming season. We want to continue to do online stuff as well for you, and we want to be able to provide the best possible product for you. So check out our Indiegogo. Contribute if you can. If not, come support our shows. We've got a show coming up on August 7th. And with that, here's a preview.
Sex with me is like divorce. In order to be able to do it, you have to sign the papers.
Yeah! Sex with me is like divorce. You wake up in the morning with half your shit gone.
To issue state-sanctioned armband sporting the symbol of the stallion.
Pull out your dick to assert dominance.
My ass.
You won't do that for me. Never mind.
My people have a history of problems with gas.
That's right, everybody. NSFE is done. Now, we are the Court of Jesters. We're coming to you live August 7th at Platinum City Gaming in Taunton, Massachusetts. We will be putting up a flyer soon enough to start advertising it. They also provide karaoke on a regular basis. A member of this group, DJ Just Incredible, hosts the karaoke there. Check him out as well. And from all of us, thank you for watching. And please come watch us live.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.